Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. In this video, we're going to be talking about three different stocks. We're going to talk about Nio, Xpeng, and Li Auto all in this video because they all three just released their June delivery numbers, and we've been following these stocks very closely here on this channel. I'm really bullish on all three of these, so I think that this update will be very good information. Gives us a good understanding of the chip shortage that is going on and how well their vehicle sales are doing. Now, we know our favorite one, or at least my favorite one, Nio, is now able to start making vehicles and selling those in Europe here soon. So we have that to be looking forward to here in the future. So that's a whole new area where Nio is getting into. So we got a lot of great things to be looking forward to. So as we get to this, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or just gently press that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, help spread these videos to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. If you're interested in being a Patreon, helping support this channel even more, I have one. Link is in the description. Thank you to all the Patreons. Now let's get to it. Alright, so I'm making this video on a day where we're seeing a good amount of red on the EV space. We see just a very little bit of green. We see a little bit of green with Xpeng, and that's actually about it at this exact moment. Now keep in mind, we're just starting the third quarter for pretty much all these EV stocks. July 1st is when the new quarter usually starts for everybody. So we're going to be seeing the second quarter reports coming eventually for a large majority of these companies here in the future. Now, as far as what we're seeing here with Nio, Nio stock has still been moving along very well. The stock is up a whole lot from where it was at from June. If we actually change it here to percentages and we were to look at where the stock has come from June 1st to now, they're still up about 30% at this moment. Now looking over at Nio's delivery numbers for June and their second quarter delivery numbers in total, Nio delivered 8,083 vehicles in June, which is up 116% from the same month last year. Now deliveries during this month consisted of 1,498 units of the ES8, 3,755 units of the ES6, and 2,830 units of the EC6. Now, Nio said it delivered 21,896 vehicles in the 3 months that ended in June 21st. That's a really good 3-month delivery number, in my opinion. Nio has really been moving along very well, and as far as the entire increase for that quarter was 111.9% year over year. So, really good news coming out of Nio there. Now to look over at the forecast for Nio, Nio has a whole lot of room here to still grow, in my opinion. Between 19 different analysts for a 12-month price forecast here, the median where Nio is $59.02. Nio currently sitting at $50.62 at this moment. Still has plenty of room to grow to that median and a whole lot of room to grow to that high. And in my opinion, I can see Nio going to a high of $100 by the end of this year. My opinion, not financial advice. Now looking over at Xpeng Stock, ticker symbol XPEV, their stock has been moving along very well from June 1st to now. This stock up 36% from that time. So very great things also coming out of Xpeng, showing a whole lot of momentum here. Really nice to see that, very bullish on this stock. Now let's look over at what they're doing as far as their deliveries for June and what they've done over the second quarter. Now looking over at Xpeng's deliveries here for June, they said that they delivered 6,565 electric vehicles in June, up 617% from the same month last year, which doesn't really mean much because obviously they were not delivering a whole lot of vehicles in June of 2020. Now that is still an increase though, up 15% from May. Now that information is good information to know that they delivered even more vehicles in June from May. That shows very steady growth there. Now deliveries during the month consisted of 4,730 of their P7 sports sedans and 1,835 of their G3 compact SUVs. The Chinese electric automaker said it delivered 17,398 vehicles in Q2. Total deliveries reached 30,738 vehicles year to date. Now, as far as what the analysts are saying about Xpeng, out of 16 different analysts offering a 12-month price forecast, the median for Xpeng is $45.93. So Xpeng currently is very close to that median price, but still has a ways to go before getting to that high price, which is about $70. Now, in my opinion, I think that we can also be seeing Xpeng going to a way more higher price than this, because we've seen Xpeng stock go to levels that were even higher than that earlier in the year. All right, now Li Auto, ticker symbol LI. Now, Li is up about 37% from where they were at on June 1st. Now, we saw Li actually up a little bit more previously. Li's currently seen a little bit of pullback on their stock, but they were up about 50% over the last 30 plus days from June to July. But we're seeing a little bit of pullback coming right now. And let's go into what Li's deliveries were for June. Now, Li did very well for the deliveries. Now, Li only has the one car. They have the Li 1, which they delivered 7,713 vehicles, which was, of course, up from where they were last year in June, up 321%. Now, the total deliveries for Q2 increased about 166% from a year earlier to 17,575 vehicles, exceeding the top end of the company's guidance range. So really good news coming out of Li there. Now, looking at the analyst forecast here of Li Auto, now out of 17 analysts offering a 12-month price forecast, Li's median is $37.19. Now, the current price of the stock is $32.61. Still plenty of room to reach that median there, so plenty of room to grow to that, and a lot more room to grow to that high of $61.42. So there are some very bullish analysts out there that can see this stock still going up about 100% around there from where the price is at right now. But for me, I can still also see this stock going up to prices above that here by the end of this year. I think that the market that Nio, Xpeng, and Li Auto have there in China has plenty of room to grow, and especially with everything that these three companies are projecting that they're going to be doing, I think these stocks are going to continue to rise with all that news being out there. And especially when we look at the prices that these three stocks were at before, from where these stocks are currently, these stocks were at much higher prices at the beginning of this year, and these companies have grown extremely in the amount of deliveries that they have put out from the time in January to now. In the 6 months, these three companies have really increased the amount of deliveries that they've been putting out there. So I think there's a lot of potential here as these next 6 months go on to see a lot more coming out of these three companies. I think they're going to very much increase the amount of deliveries that they're putting out. And I think that the names of these three companies are really worth a lot there in China. A lot of people in China really like these companies, and they're doing very well as far as small companies go in comparison to what Tesla is doing. And I think that Tesla being there in China and selling their vehicles, that's really helping out the demand for these EV vehicle sales. So we're going to be benefiting a lot there with Nio, Xpeng, and Li Auto. So I'd like to hear what you guys think. Are you guys as about as bullish as I am on these stocks? You guys know I am. So anyways, with that being said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.